For Oklahoma City, they feel really lucky, losing only once in the last 9 games, doing the little things to get wins. They want to keep things going in the right direction. Warriors, Thunder, tip-off just moments away. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Looking now at some numbers for Stephen Curry.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now Golden State's starting 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward spot. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one's good. Green.
Well, Draymond Green has the ability to put the ball on the deck. With the size and speed combined, look out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Top of the key. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Warriors with the rebound. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said, Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And what an entertaining group this team has been this season. These guys don't just win, they win big.
Yeah, their margin of victory for the season is over 12 points a game. That means some nights they're winning by 20, 30, or more. And the key is they're doing it with consistency. These guys will not take their feet off the gas. And that's part of what makes them so fun to watch.
Quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. Look at Oklahoma City. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Warriors. They find themselves in the 7th spot.
And, for the Thunder, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Williams. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. Moody with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Well, Thunder have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. Well, we are quickly reaching the end of the regular season. Doris, are you as excited as I am for the playoffs coming up?
Definitely, Kevin, and I know it's on the players' and coaches' minds. It's right there waiting for us. But let's remember, the most mature teams, the best teams, recognize games are still to be played. You cannot let the playoffs distract you from what's in front of your face.
And Curry has it in the corner. And the turnover again by Golden State. And we've got some time for a look at the 2K leaderboard now. And some point guards who have been very adept at putting the ball in the basket since the All-Star break. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd. And, of course, Stephen Curry.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
That intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. That's how they're able to keep their percentages so high. That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Wallace misses. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Moody. That one's in, his first shot this game. Now here's Caruso. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
That's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Down low, here's Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Williams.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked away. Shot clock at 6. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 6 points.
Stephen Curry a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drills it from outside.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trayce Jackson-Davis. And it's Post in at the center. It's stolen by Kuminga. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, Hield knows you're going to give him a significant amount of attention. He uses that to find the open teammate.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. A wide open look here for Caruso. The three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's Curry outside. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors making the shot. The Thunder with another miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Kuminga finds Hield. Back to Kuminga. Here's Jackson-Davis. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
And the first one drops. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Trayce Jackson-Davis. And so he hits both. Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Got a piece of it. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Jacks up a 3, and no good that time.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Dort buries it from three-point range. Dort's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Boy, Lou Dort was dialed in from distance. You give him that corner look, he's taking it.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Off target with the open look.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Kuminga down low. He's against Wiggins, and he comes up with the deuce.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Releases. The offensive rebound. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 2.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Warriors, Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Curry.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State, trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one, really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this, they caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. So it's the Warriors now. The Thunder making the shot. Count that one. Hield's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Now here's Caruso. He's defended by Podziemski.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Butler, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Williams, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's a 4-point Thunder lead. Warriors have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Hield can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Caruso, no good. Warriors trail by 4. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Caruso. It's stolen by Hield. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Williams. It's tipped. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin,
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
In that game against the Knicks, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Curry. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. And Curry pulls it down. The Warriors trailing. And here is Moody. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And here are the Warriors now. Here's Podziemski. Still yet to score. A miss that time would have put him up.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Hartenstein inside. He's against Green.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Curry.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Gilgeous-Alexander, count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Curry is inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Curry's shot is good.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game, Stephen Curry, cooking right now.
Knocked away. And here we go. It's Butler for the tie. Butler finishing at the other end.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Podziemski. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one is good from Hartenstein. He has 6.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead has cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Stephen Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Curry is inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Curry. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Stats for Buddy Hield. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Now Hield. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Fires it up. The Thunder with another miss. Warriors trail by 3. Podziemski on the wing. Defended by Dort. Butler against Williams. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Dort's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams in the post, defended by Butler. Williams passes to Hartenstein.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Baseline jumper. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. .130 left in the third quarter. Left side, Kuminga. Hield left side and taken away by Wallace.
Golden State foul. Buddy Hield. Third personal foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for two. Wallace.
The first free throw is good. The Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Hield from outside. And another three for Golden State.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Now here's Caruso. He has 5. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Hield with the bucket.
The stop and the pop by Buddy Hield.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Caruso against Hield. Misses off the right iron.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Williams with the steal. Williams in the post. And Williams throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once. is there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the center, locking down the middle. And they're trailing by 4. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Hield attacking and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Zhang's checked in.
Number 13, Ousmane Dieng.
Oklahoma City shooting 43% from the field. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
From 18 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Warriors leading by 4. Curry with him. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander and stolen by Dieng. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Shoots. The Thunder with another miss.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Wallace against Hield. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Wallace.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams is checked in for Dieng. Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Williams inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Williams, that's good. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Curry gets it to go inside.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson-Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Up top, Curry. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Launches a 3. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 1-point game. Shoots over Podziemski. That one off the back iron and out. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Nifty move. That shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And they pick up 2.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. For the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams. And it's Williams in for Wallace. Pass to Podziemski. Over in the corner, Williams. Over Moody. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Thunder lead by 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Curry. They get the rebound. The kick outside to Butler.
That length of Holmgren is such a tool on defense.
Can't connect from short range. Pass to Dort. Yes!
My goodness, little Dort in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
And here are the Warriors now. Curry on the wing. Here's Butler. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. When they foul intentionally, that's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now Butler. It falls!
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
Substitution. Buddy Hield. Okay, Thunder fans, here we go. We need 0.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I need you to get the on my space.